What is up, my internet friends and family? I'm Charbix, and today I'm going to be reacting to 10 people who were killed by the strangest things by the richest. And with that being said, I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be quite bizarre because it's supposed to be strange. And I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of these, someone died from shoving something up their ass. So, yeah, with that being said, the original link's in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to The Richest, the link's in the description also. And with that being said, let's begin!
For most people, death comes in the form of complications related to old age, or as a result of some form of disease. Then,
I love the
there
happy
are the
music
really
in the background.
Unconventional cases. As you'll see, some people end up going out in a rather strange and unusual way. Poor judgment, accidents, and just freakish odds. These are definitely some of the strangest ways that people have died. Death by carrot juice. Everyone knows that carrots are good for you thanks to their vitamins.
Okay, that's just creepy. I'm like, look at their faces. Also, in the background, why did they choose, like, this very happy music? It definitely does not go with the subjects we're talking about.
Basil Brown knew this and incorporated the vegetable into his diet. Brown consumed his carrots in liquid form, drinking a gallon of carrot juice a day.
Oh,
in addition
that's
to vitamin
bad.
supplements he was taking, Brown was absorbing an unsafe amount of vitamin A, and the carrot juice was the final blow. When doctors found him, he was bright yellow thanks to a destroyed liver, which just couldn't keep up with all that healthy carrot juice.
Good thing I don't eat
In need of a
vegetables.
shave. If you don't have a beard, you likely know someone who has grown one. Be warned, however, as these whiskers could possibly lead to a very strange death. Take Hans Steininger, for example.
Oh, I've heard of this one. He stepped and
1557,
broke his
this
neck.
Austrian was going about his business when a fire broke out. Hans did what anyone would do and ran for safety. Unfortunately, his beard was so long that he tripped on it. The resulting fall caused Hans to break his neck and now serves as a warning for all men who think they'd like to grow a beard. Death by cactus.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a beard. It's kind of a beard. But there's no way in hell I would grow it that long.
They are prickly and can go pretty large, but no one really considers a cactus to be that dangerous. Add in some firearms, however, and you have the ingredients for a strange death. In 1982, David Grunman and a friend decided it would be fun to wander the Arizona desert and shoot at some cacti. However, he failed to remember that some of these plants can not only grow tall, but weigh thousands of pounds.
Oh, it
Grunman
fell down
found
on
this
him,
out
I
the
guess?
hard way when the cactus fell over on him, squashing him like a bug. Beer tsunami.
Wait, so if a cactus that weighs, say, like 1,000 pounds, it's obviously going to be pretty friggin' huge. So one bullet wouldn't make it fall down. Would they bring an axe out there and start chopping it down?
If Homer Simpson had a choice in the matter, we imagine this is the way he'd want to go. In 1814, several large vats of beer in a London,
1814.
England brewery burst open. The surge of over 300,000 gallons of suds created a tidal wave that swept through nearby streets and buildings. Homes and businesses were damaged, basements flooded, and people were trapped. In the end, the tsunami of beer claimed 8 lives and was aptly labeled as an act of God. Fatal wedgie.
How big was the container that they had the alcohol in? Because in order to create, like, a massive wave, you have to have an enormous amount of alcohol being stored.
Experienced a wedgie growing up, then you know it can be a painful experience. But can you die from
Someone
one?
died from that?
In December 2013, Denver Lee St. Clair came home drunk and got in a fight with his stepson. One thing led to another, and before he knew it, St. Clair's underwear was pulled up and over his head in one of the most epic atomic wedgies ever dished out. Pulled right over his face, the man suffocated as the waistband became wrapped around his throat. Kamikaze plane. If you're a history buff, you know that kamikaze pilots deliberately crashed their planes into ships in World War II in an effort to sink them. In 2002, Roger Wallace became his own kamikaze while flying a remote-controlled airplane. One day, while flying his RC plane, Wallace lost sight of it in the sun. In a freak twist, the plane came diving back to Earth and struck him in the chest, killing him on the spot. Ironically, Wallace had left the sport of drag racing to take up RC planes because he thought it was safer.
That's ironic. I mean, that's tragic, but ironic at the same time. He left drag racing because he thought flying the airplane was safer, and then ended up dying from the airplane.
Dangerous passenger. Be thankful some airlines are strict about what you can carry on in your carry-on luggage. In 2010, a Congolese passenger liner plummeted to Earth, killing all but one. Well, technically 2 if you include the crocodile that also survived the crash. It turns out a passenger had brought the crocodile on board. When it broke loose, the reptile scared other passengers and created a stampede. The dramatic change in weight and balance in the plane caused the pilots to lose control, leading to the deaths of 19 crew and passengers.
Oh wait, so the person that lived, was he the owner of the crocodile? Because if he was, he should be charged for 1, bringing a crocodile on a plane, and 2, he kind of was responsible for killing all these people, because if he didn't bring the crocodile onto the plane, the people wouldn't have freaked out, and the plane most likely would have survived.
Death by sheep? Sheep are fluffy, cute, and harmless, right? Not if you're Betty Stobbs of Durham, England. In 1999, Stobbs was delivering a bale of hay to her flock of sheep on the back of a motorcycle. The sheep were apparently starving and rushed her while she was still on the bike. In the ensuing scuffle, Stobbs was knocked into a deep ravine. The good news was that she survived the fall. The bad news was that her bike came tumbling down and landed on her, making for one strange death.
That would suck so much, and I know motorbikes weigh a lot.
Death by video game. If you like video games or have kids who
I've heard of this one.
You know how much time
I think I
is
have,
spent
at
in
least.
front of the computer or television. In 2005, a 28-year-old Korean man loved playing video games to the point that they killed him. Playing for 50 hours straight, the man only took small breaks to use the bathroom and nap. When police found him, they ruled he had died from cardiac arrest brought on from extreme stress thanks to his marathon gaming session.
Okay, so I'm not really sure if I've heard of that one, but I did hear of one where someone played League of Legends. He stood up after playing for so long, but when he stood up, he had like blood clots in his legs. They broke up and then went up to his like heart or his brain, and then he died from that.
In a million. Sometimes everything needs to align just right, or wrong in this case, to make for a truly strange death. In 1983, a woman was walking down the street in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Above her, a dog fell out of the 13th story window and began a domino effect of tragedy. The dog landed on the woman, killing her. Across the street, another woman stopped in shock at what she had just seen when a bus hit and killed her. A man who witnessed the death suffered a fatal heart attack. It's all very strange, but very true.
Alright guys, hope you liked this video. This was pretty crazy, and I think it really goes to show you that no matter how safe you are or how safe you feel, that you could die at any moment, so you might as well live life to the fullest, because I'm pretty sure a large portion of these people, if not everyone, was not expecting to die when they did die, especially the guy who quit racing cars because he thought flying remote control airplanes was safer, but ended up dying from it. So if there's anything you take away from this video, I guess it would be that you should live life to the fullest. But anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, possibly share it with a friend. If you do, make sure you subscribe and join the family today, and also make sure you go subscribe to The Richest. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Boop!